Another one of your later matches. I know you did one there. I think you were Doink for the match with Heath Slater.
Oh yeah, they brought
On
me
Raw.
back because Keith was wrestling all the legends, and I told the agents, I said if he's going to beat anybody, let him beat Dawn because he was losing to every legend.
Yeah.
But I had a good little match with Heath. I love Heath. He's a good guy too. But yeah, I remember that exact day. It's like yesterday.
And I
But
think
the thing about wrestling is you could be the youngest one in the dressing room. You blink your eyes, you're the oldest one in the dressing room. You know, I was lucky I could transition into the backstage area because I did 17 years straight, full time wrestling for WWE. Then 15 years, I was in charge of the interview room and they call it pre-tape room at the time. So and then when I was in there, that's when all my big matches came out because I was out of sight for a while. Then they would bring me out and say, "Wrestling Rock tonight again in the Garden," because Mankind was the GM, and he goes, "You're gonna have to earn your way to the top again. You're gonna start with your very first match." And then I come out, and Rock come. I don't know if you've seen that match. That's all over. It's over. But Rock, he sold for me. Then he gave me the Rock Bottom, and that was it. So I wrestled Rock in Madison Square Garden. I wrestled Shawn Michaels in the main event in Madison Square Garden. I beat Triple H. At his own game. But I like to say that. But they still you go on. There's no more network. They sold it to Peacock. You know that, right? Yeah.
we still have it here in Canada, though.
You have the network in Canada?
Yeah. It's only in the states that it's Peacock. Internationally, it's still pretty much the same
Oh, I
setup.
didn't know that. I didn't know that. So you could see that match if you look it up. It'll be on the network. They did not get rid of it. You know what I mean? If you say Brooklyn Brawler beats Triple H, oh, it'll come right up. It was funny because I never did a blade. I never did got blood before. And when after I beat him, he pounded me, beat the shit out of me, threw me outside. Stephanie comes, she drops the thing in my hand, and then that was my first one. And you know what I'm talking about. I don't want to say the exact words, but
Got some juice.
That was my first sign of blood in the wrestling business. And then Triple H came out and he started punching me in the head real hard, and then he looked at me and goes, "Good," because I was bleeding like a son of a bitch. But it's funny how I wrestled with Hogan, and when Hogan was wrestling Kamala, he cut me through the mask. He cut the mask and cut my head. I mean, because he says, "Oh, let me do it." I'm like, "Holy shit!" That kind of gives it away, doesn't it? You slice a mask, but I'm telling you, Hogan, I mean, he was fun to travel with. He was great. We had a ball, but he would tell me, "Go to the Cadillac dealer and tell him you're a big time wrestler. You're the biggest, baddest Cadillac." I'm a young kid now, making decent money, and I'm buying Cadillacs now. He's telling me all this shit, and I'm listening to him because I'm saying he's a top guy. You know, giving me good advice. Got to tell him that little thing called taxes. At the end of the year, I get a bill for like 50 grand. I'm like, holy shit, that only happened one year. You know, I wouldn't. Oh my god, it was so stupid.